Dumelang. Good afternoon. Oh, I'm still in the morning. Imagine. Good afternoon, guys. How are you? I hope you are all good. It's Monday and we are talking health, how food that we eat or that we take affect us, good or bad, however. So I'm just waiting for Gogo Call to serve to join us. How are you guys? How are you? Nose Pew, how are you, my darling? Long time. So we are here. How Anna has arrived. Oh, you are there eating bread and avocado. Good. I hope it's brown bread and there's no salt on that avocado. Good afternoon, Gogo. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Yo, get glow. Yellow ball.
No,
Get
no.
glowing. Thank you. I'm here.
Yes. Hello. We glow whether we siyathanda or asithandi. Ariketsisi wona. Ariketsisi man. Ariketsisi. Ke ntho tsa ka bomo.
Wow. Wow. Half century with hard.
Ma?
Yeah, half century with hard.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Half
Half century means ha hona ntho re tlo e etsa. Ha eyo. Ke yona e fela. Ngwana o reng o behead today.
My
Awusemuhle ntombi kaSithole.
mom
Ay shem.
used to be
Oh wow. I'm green with jealousy. Bathroom.
job. Oh, job.
Don't jealous us. Oh, see?
Anyway,
Don't jealous
yeah,
us.
I
I
am.
need to blow my nose. That's why I'm closing the camera.
Oh, heaven,
Yellow bone ke mang?
abahle abantu.
Yellow bone ke mang?
Ababahle abantu. Mukubung. Ahle sekgoja. Au. Ra
Also, okay,
ikokobetsa.
it's called
Montle.
grace. We call it grace. Grace.
Mhm.
Grace. Nothing more,
Yeah,
nothing
no.
less.
Especially
Grace.
when we are talking food. We are
Hey, she
talking
always says we
food.
must live when we are still
Yeah,
alive.
yeah.
Hey, we must live when we are still alive. But
Those who are
Mama,
coming becomes
Gogo called herself. Hi, Kare, you are getting younger by the day, JOC. What is the secret? Tell us. Is that corn?
that corn works bombs and cucumber.
Uh-huh.
You know, they do milk, they do work, they do work.
Aye, we see
I
it.
just
We see.
I've got abundance. Now
Yeah.
you can imagine. I don't have to go to ShopRite or wherever. In the garden.
What's that?
Oh, as for peaches.
It's the corn. It's the corn. Gogo, we are going to have, because I don't know, I was not scheduled for load shedding, but out of the pink, I have load shedding care. But we are going to continue and do this. But I felt more but welcome everybody. It's Monday, and we know that on Mondays it's health promotion. We are talking interesting thing that we love all, food. Ukudla. How is it affecting us? What is it in this food that we love so much that we need to be careful of? Because as they say, too much of a good thing is bad, and too much of a good thing is also bad. So, tshwanetse re be, wa bona, balance. Balance. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can shoot, Gogo. We can shoot, you can shoot.
Afternoon, family, afternoon. Hey, man, you know, every time you talk about and get into this topic, you research, you find that you are also empty. Hore, hey, ohole, hampi, nontembiso, ohole,
Yeah.
degenerative organs. Because personally, that's what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
The degenerative organs. The 73, you can imagine, right?
And
Adikuli,
having to
itsofe,
correct and keep on moving.
yes, 100. Nahana hore, there's still that goal, you know.
Yo.
Therefore, there has to be work done. And now, as I'm studying and researching about this, ke be ke re, yo, mara hee, ke, I don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Yes, Didi. The corn, you remember, even from the book of books, we will always hear they made a bread. You remember the story of Abraham,
Yeah.
where he received the visitors that the angels that were coming to tell them the news, he actually said to Sarah, prepare the bread, ne? And catch the lamb. And within minutes, the food was prepared. The visitors were eating what? Bread and the meat of the lamb. And you can go back in the Bible and punch. You will find there has never been anything like bread. Bread has been the key. So the recipe that I sent was to remind ourselves that there is nothing wrong for us eating corn. But what type of corn from which type of soil was it planted? That is what we are struggling with now. The food we eat must connect, like the soil must connect with the food, the vegetables, the grains, whatever it's planted. Still, they must connect.
Yeah.
So when I eat, I should connect also with whatever I'm eating. That is why meat, if it's from the organic grass, the natural grass, and herbs, here I'm always looking, except those who are still eating the pampas here. There are some in the township there. I'm talking about the farm, the right farm, like the farm that I'm visiting always. They eat nothing except natural. If
Straight from the ground to the pot.
Yes, if the animal, the cows, the sheep, the goats, they eat that natural herbs and grass and the soil, it's natural, there's no fertilizers there, then you slaughter your cow, you slaughter your sheep, you slaughter, it will give you the necessary connection.
Yeah.
But I normally say if I was still interested to eat red meat, I would buy a sheep there in the farm because I have seen what they eat. But then that is a topic for another day. I'm not going back to any meat, red meat and whatever. I don't want that. Thank
But
you.
I
Thank
will
you.
pass. No, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Did you make a
um,
comment there saying that, hi, Gogo, you said to us the organs are reborn and regenerating, hence you look so good.
yes, Didi. They promise, They promise because you look to the skin. I always do this and see. Oh, it's within seconds. The skin. Oh, I'm well hydrated. This skin can still sustain me. The bones, I still climb the mountain. The bones are not, the osteoporosis is not yet there. So regeneration, it's taking place in a small way, but it is there.
Yeah.
It is there. We
It is a
thank
process. It's not to be jumped.
we thank, yeah, it's not uh, from our making. And also consistency, also having that people around you who support and walk with you and
Mm,
encourage you. That's the key. The
yep.
key is the support for older people. Guys, you don't know how much you will have a happy um, older person around you if you give only those things: food, support, encouragement, that respect,
Mm,
that love. We make a lot of mistake, but the fact of the matter is that light above you,
mm.
very, it's
Very
not
important.
it's not dim. Even
Yeah.
if it's got Alzheimer's, dementia, it talks nonsense, and yeah, the list goes on and on, because I cannot say uh, we older people, we are these angels. We've got a lot of, especially when we get old, you will then have to understand that these people, I was even thinking, oh Shane, hey, other things will make you cry.
Mm,
The words that says older people go back to be children, that's true. That's true.
mm,
People beat them. Poor dementia person, when anyone comes in, it's like the child, she goes to the corner and she looks like this. So we do become children. You
mm.
ask
That is a
what
sad reality of what of our times now. That I think we should go back to the drawing board and learn like certain things, and hence Youth Matters is here to create awareness that certain things they will be there. uh, there will be dementia at a point. It's unavoidable. To some, others are able to, by God's grace, to not be there. So, and now here we are, wanting to see when we are in situations like that, what is it, what are the do's and the don'ts, what do we eat, because food plays a vital role in, much as the word says men cannot live on bread alone, we still eat, um, to have that energy. But what does that mean? What implications does this food have on us?
Yeah, the food connection, as we go, it's a very deep topic, I must say. I'm just gonna, like, summarize it in a way that people must go back and research for themselves and study for themselves. How should they take care of their bodies? Ne? Because we are different. You have just said some have this, some don't, and
Mm,
we differ. We differ. But then this, what we are doing, it covers each and every one of us. No matter at what level or situation you are, you can turn around your
mm,
health to sustain you. Now, I was researching, finding out the mainstream medicine has made the connection between food and disease.
mm,
What we see, what we hear, what we read, what is being advertised now of late, it's food and disease.
mm,
Now we are trying to to make the mindset understand that even from the creation, it's food and health, not food and disease. It's food and health.
Yes.
Eat so that you stay healthy. And what it's disturbing,
Mm.
if as individuals we see that I take these things that I am told by a man like myself, but every time I go back to this person, he gives me another added problem. Why can't we pick up that, people? Why can't we just, it doesn't need a scientist or a rocket science to figure out that I went there with a raised blood pressure. It was at, a number.
Mm.
But now I go back after taking this very whole packet. Now that number has increased.
Mm.
Why can't you on your own think what is wrong here? Immediately you will realize that no, man, this, it might be the very thing that now is aggravating my situation. So food and connection, and
Mm.
here and health. And here I'm trying also to address this issue of supplements. I'm
Mm.
trying also at the back of your mind, also think about the issue of this supplement. Whether what you are taking, as
Mm.
you say it's supplement, is it benefiting you?
Is
Because
it
supplement means
beneficial?
to supplement what is not in the plate.
Plate.
You have eaten, but then the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the
Mm.
fats, fiber were not enough in your plate. Now, obvious, you need to take food supplement. The supplement must be food. Now, that's another thing that is disturbing me, because people, they rush to this thing. You like, you see, even pregnant people, they'll be given this folic acid and whatever. They say they build them. How many people after delivery they are given blood? The iron is depleted,
It's
but he has
depleted.
been.
Mm.
And the question is, has it done its work?
Yeah.
Broken people, they are told, no, take calcium. Your bone will quickly come together.
Mm.
Lo and behold, after 6 weeks, he goes for removal of the plaster of Paris. The bone is even crushed. It's not healing. But you have been taking all these things that you have been advised to take and do whatever. So the connection of food today
Mm.
is concurrent with that supplementation business that people are now thinking it is doing good. If your plate is lacking, you didn't put effort for your plate to be complete, I'm telling you, you are wasting money. Rather go all out to research and make sure that the food you eat gives you health. And it's crucial, guys. There's no time now of now saying, I will think about it, I will do this. If you are really wanting to be healthy and live whilst you are living, do something. Do something. Check yourself and make sure that you don't regret and say, Hoja, if I could have listened, and by that time, it's sometimes too late. So what we are
Yes.
trying to do here, it's to make sure that people get empowered. There are
Yeah.
no there are no excuses
Yeah.
because food works. I have a story that during Christopher Columbus, they were sailing, ne? They were in the sea most of their time. And the story goes like these sailors would get sick, so sick that they've got bleeding gums, their skin, it's the whatever, they are dying. And they will be just told that no, it's because you are lazy, you are lazy. And they will be left there to die, right? True story. It was during 1535 and 1536. The very Christopher Columbus, he had a number of sailors who were dying. He stopped next to the island, one of the island there, quickly dumped those sailors there, leaving them to die. Because this one, yeah, is such a marvelous person. The people, fortunately, they were there. There were people in that island. He thought it's just an island. There were people, and those people advised these sailors, the sailors, to treat themselves, the scurvy, with the evergreen herbs remedies. And you know what? After he passed there in that same island, Christopher Columbus, thinking that he'll find dead bodies all around there, eaten by vultures and whatever. Hey, he found people healthy, plumby, very energetic, ready to go. Evergreen herbs.
Yeah.
So what was in there? The connection was the right food with the right nutrients for the right treatment of the scurvy, and lo and behold, Yah showed him that you have not created these people. I have given herbs to for medicine, and I give them the leaves of these herbs as food. The roots for herbs and the
The
leaves
leaves
for
for food.
food.
So they were getting double benefits.
Double benefit, and this it's clear cut that food with the right nutrients, they work.
Yeah.
And that is why today we are saying, don't just treat your body like anything. As I was coming to this live, I was thinking, how on earth do we, this car, this Mercedes Benz, you know, we treat it just like a piece of nothing.
Yeah.
Why are we not honestly, guys, Are we not taking time to make sure that we give our bodies the right amount of nutrients at the right time, right proportions, and make sure the foundation start new? That it's a chain. It mustn't, those 8 physicians, it's a chain. You don't have to pick and choose. And it's the same in your body, that there is a cells, there is the organs that are, you cannot separate them. That is why it's difficult for one to be just talking about the gut, just talking about the brain, because you can't separate one from another. The body is this system as a whole. Therefore, connection of food, for it to do work, is crucial. And not anything, not anything.
Yeah.
Just I've been assessing and looking to a number of us. Ne? There's a lot of food that have to get our system right that we are not eating. We are not even thinking about them.
Okay.
And that is a problem, because you can, these vitamins and minerals, they augment each
Each
other.
other. Mm.
So there is nowhere where you can say, for vitamin D to be able to do its work in your body, definitely, as it falls under the fat soluble vitamins. There has to be vitamin E there. There has to be vitamin K there. So they work. They are linked. So that's why the issue of combining and making sure that your food, when you put it here, does it make you sick or does it
Does it
make
make
you?
you healthy?
And the problem is, these are very provoking questions to me. If I have to ask myself such questions whilst I'm eating my ice cream instead of a fruit, that, because the fact that you eat that ice cream, it's because the brain has the message has been sent here. Phew, I'm tired. I'm thirsty and whatever. Then they know what, these voices, they know what you like and what you dislike. Then they say no, ice cream.
Comfort food kaloku. Hayibo.
Yes,
Again,
but
how we seek comfort in our food. We seek solace in our food. So
the issue I'm driving is that, why do you eat? If we can start there, if one can answer that question, why do I eat? Then you will then be able to understand what you eat must give you health, must give you life, must give you energy. And I've since now even learned that there are 2 types of energy. There are 2 types of nutrients that must give you energy. So if those the enzymes are not there, and the micronutrients are not in your food, so that you definitely get the enzymes, the energy enzymes work, then know that you're going to have challenges with your health. The organs are degenerating, disease is coming in, and the people are asking questions. But why? Why so much cancer? Why? Why? No, the food. It's the cause of all these diseases. It's all.
So the
So your
problem is in the
cells,
plate.
yes, your cells given the right amounts of nutrients, which they can be properly metabolized and infused in the system to go with the blood, water, oxygen, go to the organs where there has to be a life continuing there. If your plate, it's not really giving you that, even whatever you eat, like the supplements I've talked about, they are still not gonna do the trick. So let's share the life, guys. There are people who are looking keenly for this information. More so where we are in an era of, a lot of marketing, a lot of vaccines, a lot of the. I'm sure this, if you share it with anyone, no one would not want to join this live now. Share is quite crucial. We're fighting for our lives here. We're really fighting for our lives and our loved ones' lives. I saw my forefathers and mothers in front of me, dying of things that I realize now, should I have known better like I know now, they should be here also. It's possible because they were very healthy people. But the drugs that they took are the ones that killed them, because they were eating clean. They were eating clean, but there was counteractor on the other side. So that is
Yeah.
why you understand how much passionate this topic to my heart is. It's living for even them. It's living for even them now, that it is possible to if your food can be your medicine, it is possible to live a free disease life.
And like
And
Sis D said in her comment that actually all the supplements and nutrients and whatever, they are in the food that we eat. We should eat with a purpose. We should eat with a reason of even if I'm depressed and I know what will get me out of my depression is eating my tin roof ice cream 2 liter. I must be asking myself, what can I use instead of eating the ice cream? What else can I do or eat to supplement that, so that I get my happy hormones? Me, it's berries, guys. I have a thing with berries. You give me anything that has berries, whether it's strawberry, raspberry, mulberry, whatever, it's my happy hormone. Berries.
yes, exactly, exactly, because they are antioxidant, they are anti-inflammatory, they are antivirus. The berries if you get them honestly, and of course, from good sources also, because the problem that it's on this side and on this side
Yes,
is
yeah.
that one that we these things are there now. They are there, but you find that again they are not giving us what we are supposed to be
It's to be.
getting
Yeah.
because of where were they grown, where were they harvested. Because I'm just going to give you also that you look to avoid, and that needs work. It needs work. And you always from the journey that I've since started 2008, there's no easy way where you can't miss it, because these things are these wrong ones. They have flooded the market. They have flooded the world. So the other force that helps me is to look to the world organizations that are thinking like myself, that they want to be healthy, because they are still also having specialist researchers, but they have since realized, or the left, it's killing our people. And the oath that I've, it's not allowing me to get into that. So that's another thing that people need to understand, that this thing is a world war. It's a world war. And if it's a world war, you cannot fight that world war with the same weapons that they are attacking you with. You need to have a different strategy to fight back again. So
Yeah.
that is the thing that I think we need now to change. Yes, there's a lot of frustration, because as I'm saying, one, the very people who are taking, you go to him, you consult, has not been trained about nutritional advice, or empowered to advise. And the other thing, these qualifications have got rules. You are ex profession, you have to abide by what that profession tells you to qualify for. And what do? So doctors
You conform.
can't just tell you about nutrition when you are sick. They can't. First, they don't know. There was a research done of the very doctors. You'll be shocked to find how many of them die of the same diseases
That they
that
were
they
supposed to be treating.
why 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 can't they then treat themselves?
Ngaka
And
a iphekole mme. Ha re
I
dumellane hore ngaka ha iphekole. Matters
need
like we always say here, we say we are fellow sinners. We are still learning. We are still going through the processes, and we are only sharing our experiences and what we are learning in the journey to make people aware and to make them avoid the pitholes, the pitfalls that we went to. Yeah, it's a temptation will always be there. You'll walk into the shop and you'll see that slab of chocolate. I will see that Kit Kat on special. And your face always comes when I'm about to do wrong things. She's going to ask me, are you eating to make yourself healthy? Or why are you eating that? So you go
Yeah,
back.
yeah, but they think we are all sinners. We are all here and there slip and ho kgala ke ntho e ntle. Ha ke ile Bloemfontein, yo toropong e kgolo, I get out of order. But when I come back there, hey, detox e tla ba mono ngwaneso. So why it can say I am so perfect,
No,
I don't. No. Oh, yeah.
we
That's why
detour,
the
we
Bible,
detour.
if you say
Sorry, ke
you
kopa o phamisa letsoho, kopa o phamisa letsoho.
all right.
Ha ke na emoji ya ho phamisa letsoho, host.
Ite.
Ai hlahe ka saeteng la ka. Ke kopa hore re ikgalemele mo something e re e tjhong hangata. Which I learned where it's so wrong. It's also another way that the system is trying to convince us otherwise. That concept ya hore ngaka ha e phekole, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. You can. Uh, I mean, the simplest one about our 8 natural pills. In the
Yeah.
morning, when we wake up, we ask ourselves, what does the soil need today? What is the body's needs today? Physically, spiritually, psychologically, what are the needs of the soil today? And remember, if we, Jesus said to us, He's given us the power to trample over scorpions and snakes. So, what I mean, our bodies, we have the power to diagnose ourselves. So, what is it that is wrong with me today? What do I need to repair? What do I need to restore? What do I need to maintain? So that concept, it's also how the system got us. Oh, I need to go see somebody who will tell me what's wrong with me. No, the spirit of wisdom which we have, the spirit of knowledge, the spirit of understanding, which all these we have, well, enables us to be able to diagnose ourselves. Me and you, for example, today we just had a conversation. I get, and as we were talking, you then realize, oh, okay, this is actually what my need is spiritually. So we can ra cancel ngaka ha e ikoke.
Re batla ngaka tse iphekolang.
The other thing is, why am and those who think the original medicine, they are all talking about themselves. You can't give anyone any food that you yourself hasn't tried. You can't give a person a herb that you yourself you haven't tried. You have a testimony on your own.
Yep. Yes,
So thank you
exactly.
for pointing that out, Hore. Other things are really not because that's true. I can't
Yeah,
talk about
yeah.
whilst people, when they look at me, I'm the very person who's sick.
Yes,
It doesn't
exactly.
make sense, honestly.
Exactly. Like
So
somebody who went and funded a vaccine, and then when he was told, Hore, why did you take the vaccine, he didn't. So you have to believe in your product. You have to live this that you are preaching to people. They must see it from you.
You.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
we shy away and we shy away. So
Mm.
what we have just said, it's been said even by the scientists. The people then da bana ba hlomphiwang haholo ha re scientists ho bua re di scientists tse re tswetsweng re le tsona to make sure that we take care of we've got science in us e mong le e mong ho sa kgathaletse o mofutsana o mang o mang. We have science inside that has been planted.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you experience
Yes. Yes.
deficiency, your body will try to alert you.
Mm.
As a science into
Ke science, man.
it sends a message
Very much so.
that
Very much
we
so.
no, we ignore those messages. It sends a pain
Mm.
or that's this whole. They say headache. You don't ask why do I have headache? Eh? Only three things. The fourth one, I don't even want to talk about it because stress we beat us on by having headache. Then you stress about that, but why na headache? Why at this time headache? Why you are building stress by doing that? The first question is what causes this headache?
Mm.
Did I well the required amount of hours 6 to 7 max.
Mm.
And more
Mm.
often
I
than not, immediately when that happens, when you wake up, or when you have a headache out of nowhere, already you have the answer. You already have the answer to say hakanwa metsi. Me this morning, my thing was, oh, I woke up, I not the normal way. I jumped because I was seeing my time, I was getting late for my morning routine. So I jumped out of bed like a mad person. And as I was walking back from drop off, scholar transport, as I was walking back, this headache is pounding on me. I say, yeah, 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 lie. Because so jumpile jwalo ka lehlanya, you didn't even drink your water in the morning before you left. So deal with the consequences.
yeah, that's true. So the same with me. Luckily in my car, I always have maybe and my goggles. There was another one with doctor's appointment clinic 6 o'clock in the morning. Kaselo. So I just jumped out of bed. So I had water in the car. I drank that water because that's the routine. I'm used to that. So it's just your body talks
Mm,
to you, and that is what we are empowering people that talk to yourself, talk to your body.
mm.
It will benefit you so that the
And
food.
and we must listen when he talks, because sometimes the other mistake that I have noticed, whenever we faced with something, some sort of ailment, we run to quick solution. We want a quick solution. We want instant results. We don't want to do the work, but we want the results. So the easy way, the easy thing to do when you feel you have a headache is to take Panado. The easy way when you feel that your stomach is not, your bowel movements are not right and whatnot, is to take a laxative. It's an easy way. It's an easy way, not asking yourself, what is it? What is it? What is it? Somebody
Exactly,
asked
because
me, was saying to me, how can you say you are fasting the whole day fasting? How, with a chronic condition? Yo, nah, I cannot. I say, yeah, because you told your mind so. I also used to believe like that, but I had to start to see it for myself so that I can come and testify and say, there's no such, you can go on fasting with chronic condition. It's doable. So yeah, yes, go, continue. Sorry. Eish, you know us. We are
I
here.
once points out that, I quote, if doctors do prescribe treatment, they equally bypass nutritional supplements in favor of drugs such as anti-inflammatory, a big one, and antidepressant, tranquilizers. These not only mask the symptoms, but also deplete nutrients stored even further. Wayudwa,
Hmm.
those drugs add a little bit of nutrients which are being formed by the body inside you. Then there you are, you went and consult someone. He gave you inwaba drugs. They have now chowed, depleted that little bit that you have.
That
You see what I
whatever was
pointed
still there.
when I started that. Be careful that these very drugs, they will actually
Mm.
then open another door which you
Mm.
didn't even know, you know. So he says, ne, this accelerates the degenerative process, which is a forerunner of what? Of disease and aging. That
Yeah.
was in 1999. It's yesterday when this doctor said that. I can testify. That is why I'm saying I'm not, there's nothing with me. I don't have any chronic disease, but I have the degenerative that I have to deal with. Before it becomes what? Before it becomes a disease, do you think this thing of me liking to climb the mountain because there's no version active here where I can go and take the bicycle and whatever? Is it done for the bones, the muscles still needs to be tough. The bones is which is happening with a lot of older people, even in the young one. Just simple falling. The hip is broken. What is the solution? Let's do operation. Huh? So these things we are just citing so that the bottom line, it should be for us combine proper diet and
Mm.
exercise. Some food combination have got this chrominon, magnesium, manganese, vitamin B, may help patient control simple blood glucose. If your food, you choose them right, your blood glucose, as I've mentioned, that you didn't know that blood glucose can be problematic if the nutrients like chromium, magnesium, manganese, certain B vitamins are not there, because these things, they augment each other. So if then you are eating and then such food doesn't make that magic in you, then that's where your problem is. And drugs, supplements are not going to help you if you are not doing work. The Didi always says, do the work, do
Do
the
the
work.
work.
It's
Yes.
not going to come on its own what you are supposed to your body. It's not. Now, with this little time I'm left with, I'm sure it's 30 minutes or so, or 15, I don't
Less
know.
than. It's less
The
than
host,
30 minutes.
yes, the host will tell, ne? Your internal physician, ne? It's start new. It's new start. That's your internal physician. As Didi have just reminded us again. So we need to use again, unleash that power in ourselves. The body, it's a very cooperative friend. If you really talk to it, your communication with it through start new, it's actually what you are practicing on a daily basis. Those signs you have of fatigue, those signs of depression, those signs of unhappiness and whatever, are signs that something is lacking in your body. Do something. We cannot run away from these things. We cannot run away from pain. But then when that pain comes, the body assesses it. If your body is bulletproof, and then it will advise you, no, this one you deal with it now, and this is how you can deal with it. Or this one, no, just leave it, but don't stress about it. It will be okay, right? This one, throw it away. Throw it away. It's not gonna work. It doesn't help. So your body automatically makes sure that it talks. It talks, and it gives you even guidelines. So Dr. Lupus William, people must write these names because they will help you, says, ne, it's not medicine which cures, not the drug. Ne? No doctor can heal a wound. This is said by another doctor. He or she can contribute towards its healing, can relieve the strain on the body in many ways, support it. But healing, listen, healing and maintenance of health is the responsibility of the body's own defense mechanism.
Yeah.
The Dr. Lopez says that, and are we wrong? That new start, it's what will help us to heal the body. Finish eating the right combination. Food must talk. The food must help you to unleash that energy. So, Uri, one of your body's main defenses, it's your immune system. That is why now I will be reposting a natural antibiotic because we need to prepare for winter now. It starts now. This is the month. March, April, May, June, July, re masole ana a ntseng re a bopa ho feta because we are heading for winter, and even the war that is brewing now. We must be seriously building the immune system. Okay? Uri, it's your internal physician. Ha ke le utlweng, on call 24 hours per day. Your internal immune system doesn't rest 24 hours. It's there. Ne? Job is to protect you against pathogenic organisms and some toxins. That is why if we can, we will, as we go on, preparing for immune system building and all those things. Simple knows. How do we make sure that we intercept the viruses, the organisms that get into our nose immediately before they circulate and go down into the bloodstream, into the lungs? How best on a daily basis we can clean these nose? Have your spray, water, just normal saline spray wherever you go. When you go to the toilet, as the people normally do, the lipsticks, they are in the back. So this time, I go put the saline spray. When you go to the toilet, choo, 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 you are discharging whatever has come in. In the evening, you do the same. You detox. You steam. People, health is now the key thing. When you have sinuses, the sinuses, the sneezing, the running nose are signs. It's nothing else, are signs. Don't suppress them. Don't suppress them. Find the cause. Why am I sneezing? Why am I coughing? This diagnosis, because sinuses is another kind of so-called disease to many people, and the respiratory system is another one. I'm sure next month that's what I'll be talking about, the respiratory system, starting from the nose, so that people understand that we must do the work ourselves. So the secret of the bottom line: 1, associate yourself with people talking health, not disease. And the World Health Council, it's one of those scientists, doctors who are sick and tired because they are sick and tired of sick people. Ne? Now associate yourself with that. So food health connection remains the main thing to be researched. By who? By the other side. Because they have researched it. They know it works and it has to be encouraged and be implemented. Okay. All threatening diseases and whatever chronic conditions, they will stop if we connect and with our inner physician, our internal physician, and give the support to the body by food combinations that helps us. And one of the food that we don't eat, all other like vitamins are being manufactured automatically in the body. But the amino acids, there are amino acids that you have, omega-3, those you have to daily take them in. You must take them in. But now we eat a lot of omega-6s and 9s and whatever. That's why I have a problem with these supplements, because you'll find people, no, I do take supplements. I'm taking omega-3 and omega-6 and omega-9. Why 6 and 9? Why? Because these carbohydrates and starches that you are eating, they have, and your body is storing those things, and your body is manufacturing some of them. Why do you take that? Have you find out? Please, let's not just go with the flow, because the system has done these things. I started with the millimil, the simple millimil. Why our millimil is added? That's what, check your label there in the house of your pap. It says the following minerals and vitamins are added. Why? Who took them out? The system again.
Oh gosh. So in a sense, Gogo, you are saying we must question everything and click everything before you do anything. We must question it all. Papa and wrong. This tin fish, what did they put in here? We must
They have
be inquisitive.
out the good things, ne? Those vitamins, they are selling them separately. We are
Why?
the trick
And the question
happening.
becomes why?
They are making money making scheme. It's money making scheme, and it's to kill us. It's to kill us. So, immune system, it's one of your body's main defense against disease. That is why you need to be deliberate about it, to take care of it, to feed it properly. It's an internal physician on call 24 hours per day. Unfortunately, however, many people have weakened immune systems. That is why sickness. Yeah? If your immune system is so weak, then inflammation, there's no vitamin C, that is actually the soldiers that are fighting for you, because there's two kinds of soldiers. These white corpuscles that we used to do at Standard 1, this is white corpuscles. This is white soldiers. But we didn't even understand
And what we were saying.
we were just cramming. But then there's white corpuscles. There's white corpuscles. We go back there. Your white corpuscles must fight for you. They are your immune system, but they can only do that if you feed them correctly, so that they increase every day. They increase each minute, each minute. But now what do? We feed these wrong guys sugar, fat, hey, then they fry. They eat these good ones quickly. then you are left defenseless inside. Okay? So the immune system is weakened, and you don't have anything to protect you.
Yeah.
So that is why I'm not going to encourage anyone about any supplements for now. If then you are not prepared also to make sure first your plate is the right amount of nutrients. If your plate it's not like this, there's no point for me to encourage you to eat, to take supplements, because even the supplement, they have to be like this. Your supplements have to be like this on a daily basis. And food supplements, food, not synthetic, because the body, they are also poisonous. They are also drugs. The same way as the drugs that we are eating. Synthetic, it's deadly. Now people are just making money. People are busy just making money, 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 money. And us, we just follow. We just follow. These people, they don't know themselves about nutrition. That is why I hear a disclaimer. We must say, yes, consult your doctor before taking anything. Is he going to advise you to take that grapeseed or Sulalandia or Woman's Delight? Is he going to advise you? By faith, we take these things, and they have never harmed us. Never. They have never. Not even the side effects. Yes, I understand people. The other thing I always tell people, the body is got a language, It's got a language. When you take any herb, YM has sold you, and you feel war after taking it, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Understand that it is doing its work. It found something it's not right. So it's gonna be rough. Thereafter, it's quiet. You continue. But now people, because they are used to things, I think, yeah, but it's true, because personally, if I take anything that it's drug, like I made an example of prednisone and Phenergan, trying to cool the itching and whatever, I got so sick, sick, that I regretted. I nearly died. So that's what I'm saying. That we are then. Others, for natural, they are allergic. For us, natural, we are Jojo, because the body connects, and it's food. It's not drugs. It's food and made for us to take. So now I'm saying, connection of food. This is just an overview. If we go detailed, because the fatty acids, the omega-3, which I see a lot of us, we are lacking. We are lacking. No one is eating 3 dishes of good fish every week. If you say you haven't eaten fish, it should be 2 or 3 times a week, and the right fish, the right nutrients, where you're gonna get the omega-3 in it. Now, all of us, WhatsApp group, we are failing. That's why we would back up things like chia seeds, flaxseed, avocados, things like green
Green
vegetables,
leafy.
leafy vegetables. We will go for smoothies. We will do the best that we can. Okay. So this is what honestly needs to get into our mind. Yes, coconut oil. I so wish I could be around the Mediterranean Sea there, Moors. I remember I used to drink the coconut water. Eh, you get all the goodies in there. So now we can do, because even here when they sell it, you make it like this. It's dry. There's no water. Even if it's a whole coconut like that.
Yo, the
So
other day I went to Joburg, ne, and I think these guys were coming from Mozambique, Vel, because they were speaking Baba Fala Portuguese. So they were, they cut it, they do that there, and you drink the water. Oh my goodness, it was so amazing.
yeah,
It was, and
yes,
people cringe to such things.
I must close with this nutritional avoidance. You must
Mm.
avoid in grouping junk food, and nutritional avoid refined sugars and starches, ne? They
Mm-hmm.
contribute to your depletion of immune system, to your diabetes, all chronic diseases that you can think of. Chemical additives, these things, they are preserved so that they have got the shelf life long. So avoid them. Uh, Go for original. Okay? Damaged fats, they turn rancid, these fats. And people love. I now cook my vegetables without any, not even coconut oil, and they are nice. They are still nice. They are still nice. So just practice. Factory food. Do you know a lot of food now? Even if you look at them as fresh, they are made in the factory. They grow mushroom in a factory. These guys, they mean business. Us, we just buy and eat. So check these things and make an effort. As long as they are still opening this media of theirs, just Google and listen minimal to AI, because it's a big marketer for it. So make an effort to make sure that you yourself, you go all out and you practice it on your body. Is this thing true? Factory food are really killing us also. So when you buy milk or yogurt, don't get caught by the fat-free foolishness of the modern dairy industry.
Woo! Thank you, Jesus, because I've been
So
saying it.
we need vitamin A, D, E, and K when we buy these things.
Mm.
For building the right blood, these vitamins plays a major role because they interlink, they work together. For vitamins D from the sun touch the skin,
Mm.
work it's being done under this skin before it can be absorbed to go to the liver, to the what. Hey, it's
Mm.
just an amazing chemistry that if you study that, you will know that going to the sun, what is happening, and make sure that you get exposed to that. So please, guys, these things are not just to be taken as simple as all this. And I'm thankful that you have come and you have shared, and you are going to still share with others, because we are here at war of fighting to live whilst we
We
are.
are alive. Yes, Gogo.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, the quote for the day, guys. Make an effort to eat healthy, organic, preferably grow your own food. The message is try growing our own food, because I do not believe for a moment, even if usemqashweni, there are pot plants that you can use to do, even if it's a herb, even if it's whatever. So we must make an effort, guys. Ne? Nobody, this is not transmitted from, it cannot be transmitted in whichever way, whether it's sexually, or it's through breast milk or whatever. It cannot be transmitted. You can only do the work yourself. You make an effort yourself to decide that I want to do better, I want to live a healthier life, and this is what the measures I'm going to take. Me, I made a commitment to myself. I said I already have a chronic condition that I'm living with, that is, has abide by my rules, and I am not going to get another chronic condition because of lifestyle. I'm fine with my ART. I'm good. Me and my ART, we are together. It's fine. However, I am not going to add to it. I refuse. So I try to do what I am supposed to be doing. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not a one size fits all. And again, because other people will say, I can afford to do that. I cannot afford to go to the gym. So what do? I walk. I take a walk. I'm a scholar transporter. I cover my nephew to crèche, and that is my walk for the day. I've done that in the morning. I'm done for the day. I will still do some things in the house. I wake up, you are having a headache, don't rush to Panado, do some grounding. Even if it's in the house, you are not able to go outside, it's raining, do grounding. Take off those shoes and walk in the house, and have a purpose. Be intentional about whatever you do. We can talk and say whatever, give you our own testimonies, but at the end of the day, it's a personal decision. Do you want to still live in pain because of what you eat, or because of the habits that you don't want to live? It's up to you, but we are here to give you the information. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Gogo, always for imparting knowledge and teaching us new things. Every day we learn and we are growing as the people, and I am sure when you are sitting even alone, you can see the results of your hard work. You can see it, man. You can see it.
True. High five.
Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. So follow us on our socials. We have a YouTube channel. We try to upload all these videos on the YouTube channel, as in when we are a bit behind, but we are trying, so that you can go back and refer, go back and take the notes, go back and take what works for you, because it's not a blanket resolution, this one. We are not signing for anything here. We are just giving you information, and walking the journey with you. We do have our online services are still operational, fully operational. We are back fully. If you want to book a session with a health coach, a life coach, a nurse, a doctor, whatever you need, hit us on our socials and we are there to help you. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We will see you, I think, tomorrow night at 7, where we have a conversation that we didn't finish last week, and we want to get to that. And yeah, I owe you a live about Sunday chillers. Unfortunately, life happened yesterday, I couldn't come on. So yeah, but we are here. We are here Saturday, people. Alexander Mensa, we see you on Saturday. And yeah, we do this health thing together. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And be blessed. Have a lovely week. We keep making an effort, guys. Don't forget that.
Oh,
Thank you,
bye.
Gogo. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, darling. You are driving already.